Did you know that Coca-Cola was heavily influenced by racism and marketed primarily to whites, while Pepsi established a division dedicated to targeting African-American consumers? John Pemberton, an Atlanta pharmacist and the inventor of Coke. This product was actually his second drink though. Prior to Coca-Cola, in 1884, Pemberton created a French wine cola. This drink was a copy of a popular French wine that contained cocaine. However, just as the product was gaining popularity, Atlanta made a decision to outlaw alcohol sales in November of 1885. In the United States, prohibition was often used as a tool to control minorities, particularly European Catholics and African Americans. Law enforcement officers used prohibition against intoxication to justify detaining members of black communities, especially in the South. This led to, in 1886, John Pemberton creating a temperance drink with reported medicinal effects. He named it Coca-Cola. This drink became popular and it was seen as a socially acceptable alternative to drinking alcohol in bars. Coca-Cola quickly became embraced as an intellectual beverage of well-off whites. Eliminating alcohol was only a temporary solution, as Asada G. Chandler, who had taken over the business, kept the formula a secret. However, as an Atlanta newspaper would reveal in 1891, what consumers already knew, Coca-Cola contained cocaine. Chandler began marketing the drink as refreshing rather than medicinal and managed to survive the controversy. But concerns erupted again after the company began distributing distinctive glass bottles in 1899, making it easily accessible to people of all races. Middle-class whites worried that the soft drink was contributing to the rise of cocaine use among African Americans. Southern newspapers reported Negro coke fiends were raping white women, and the police were seemingly powerless to stop them. By 1903, Chandler responded to these white fears and a wave of anti-narcotics legislation by removing cocaine and adding sugar and caffeine. Coca-Cola's recipe was not the only thing influenced by racism. During the 1920s and 30s, Coca-Cola was heavily influenced by white supremacy, and this manifested itself in their lack of targeting of black consumers. Coca-Cola would go as far as introducing double-sided vending machines, one side for black Americans and another side for white Americans. Meanwhile, Pepsi was the second largest drink company in the country and attempting to compete with Coca-Cola by offering a sweeter product in a larger bottle for the same price. Despite their best efforts, they still trailed behind Coca-Cola into the 1940s. To gain a competitive edge, Pepsi CEO Walter S. Mack hired a team of African Americans to create a Negro Markets department aimed at marketing to African Americans. Into the late 1940s, Pepsi began a marketing campaign targeted at African American consumers in the Southern Black Belt and in northern urban areas. They hired Duke Ellington as a spokesperson, ran ads in black publications, and set up special point-to-purchase displays in stores frequented by African Americans. However, as a result, some Americans began to associate Pepsi with black people, and Pepsi quickly killed the program. However, this image of Coke and Pepsi as white and black drinks continued to persist. It was not long after this that Coke sought to shake their whites-only drink tag and began marketing to African Americans. They also began to support African American organizations and developed a relationship with the NAACP. It took some time, but the new tactic worked, and today, racial lines between soda companies, even in the South, is just a distant memory. Soft drink companies are now on good terms with one of their largest demographic markets, African Americans. Thank you.